All right, today's rehab session is to teach you how to properly release your glutes using a foam roller. Now, if your glutes are really tight and your glute stretching like this sort of stuff isn't really doing anything for you, you still feel like it's really stiff, maybe you've got some pain in there that's affecting your back and stopping you bending forward because you're so tight, then this may help you quite a bit because it does a pressure release pretty similar to what we do in the clinic, getting our elbows and hands into glutes to try and manually loosen the tissues off rather than just stretching them longitudinally. Now, what I mean by glutes is mostly glute med and min. When you think of the tightness that you're going to release the roller, that is just below your pelvis, so sitting just below your pelvis in here is usually your glute med and min. All right, we're going to do a little bit of max as well. And if you can release that properly, it's going to reduce the tension in your hips, which is most likely going to help you with your back. So this roller here is a large one. You can have a short one, you can even have a skinny one. It doesn't really matter, as long as the density is pretty hard. You may want to go for a flat one because the ones with the little bobbles in them are just a bit too brittle. If you do have one of those, wrap it in a towel, easy peasy. What you do with this is you go and sit on it to start with. Okay, now if I'm going to show you my left side as an example. You sit on it and put your hands back in that resting position. Now you're going to be on this for about 5 minutes, all right? So you need to make sure that your hands here can tolerate it with your shoulders. If I'm going to do my left hand side, I'm going to put my left leg up on my right knee, okay? Crossover, sort of the same position as you would do with a glute stretch, all right? Now, the position here is crucial. I don't want you up on the bone, so just find where the bony part of the back of your pelvis is, okay? Sit around where your sacrum, you're not gonna go on that, all right? You don't want to be so far down that you're on your sit bones way back here, all right? You can feel that sort of sit bone pain there. You wanna be mostly halfway in between. Now, most people will get this point and feel nothing, all right? The trick is, once you've crossed your leg over, I want you then, if it's your left side, you're going to roll your whole pelvis to the left. Okay, so you think of, if I've sort of balanced left and right, I'm now going to go over onto the left-hand side. Now, some of you immediately will go, oh my God, I can feel that straight away. What you want to aim for is to try and find at least the first bit of tightness there. And it might be sort of good pain, like a trigger point pain. And what you're going to do is just sit in there and try and find a spot that is the worst part, if you like. Okay, go for that first.